Good morning, you guys. Excuse me if I'm okay. I was a little cricket. So I had to come on here and just say this really quickly. So via watching YouTube, I first saw this via Armon Wiggins. Now, I just saw the picture, and he had the picture from, I guess, they were on a golf course or something, and then it was like a campaign picture. So basically to show like it wasn't just bad makeup for one particular picture. Like she was outside, she was next to her, I believe they're married, her husband. And it just didn't settle in my spirit because I don't really follow many people on Instagram. Like when it comes to celebrities, me personally, I really like to praise them for their art and or skill. And I say and or skill because Serena falls into skill. Her talent is so well that it is an art in itself, but it's a skill. She's a pioneer, you know. A lot of, especially I believe the young lady who is currently kind of dethroning her, but not in a bad way, surpassing her. That's the word that she used. But she made it possible for young Black girls like that, and it's so inspiring. I say all that to say her respect is well earned and always given, especially from me. I do follow her. With Instagram, with knowing how filters, lighting, and things of that nature works, I've seen her slowly, quote unquote, get lighter. And a part of me, a huge part of me realized it was because her pregnancy. I'm like, okay, you're literally not outside in the sun as much. Okay. Complexion came back. You won't be as tan. You know, even if you're dark skinned, you still have shade difference. So you can be lighter than as dark as you can be. That makes sense because even Caucasian people tan. They don't tan. They're not dark, but they're darker than their selves outside of the light. Anyways, I'm just really, really sad. So I know Armon, and even before Armon said it, I know people had kind of halfway tried to speculate a nose job and features this, features that. And the reality of features, I'm just going to speak on that, is her features, first and foremost, they look still the same. Nothing has happened. However, some of the prominent, like the structure of her nose look, that's all because of makeup. It's the techniques we use now. She was an athlete, had beautiful clear skin, was young, wasn't doing as many red carpets. She had no need to do makeup on a daily basis, so we got used to her natural face. And her sister, Serena and Venus, they're both beautiful, beautiful women. And they were so Black and proud, and their whole story of coming from Compton, it's not just coming from Compton, but it's their age mixed with the time of what was going through the Rodney King riots and all of that. Still a lot of chaos around you in your world, and you had the foundations to focus, stick to something, grow with it, and break barriers, and doing it all not just for yourself, but doing it because people told you couldn't. Breaking real barriers, not just for yourself. Like I said, you're doing it for yourself because everyone has their self-interest first, but doing it for yourself led to doing it for so many others. And because of the impact she was having, she realized the impact she was giving. You know what I'm saying? She was very humble. Her and her sister have always been very humble. So she just gets so much respect, and she gives so much respect. And I'm not a person of judgment of who you fall in love with. I really genuinely feel like we are more spirits than our skin and our bodies. However, the bleaching, it just hurts my soul so bad. Like, it hurts my soul so bad. Like, I didn't care about my parents to make this video because Serena is just so humble. Like, over all the years, the same amount of people who tried to talk about her is the same amount of people who sexualized her, who talked about her. Like, it's stressing me out because she is the queen. Like, a prototype of visually of the representation of who we are. Her features are so strong. Her melanin is so beautiful. Her hair is full. Her strength, like everything that the world has tried to make us fear and hate about ourselves, she exuberates it so naturally, and she's literally just being herself. And it's the skin lightening. And it's like, I get it, because I suffer from hyperpigmentation too. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was using Ambi soap and fade cream. Heard about it for years, had never, just got to it. One day, like 3 years ago, I was like, this is at Family Dollar. It's been at Family Dollar this whole time. Like, I heard about Ambi and fade cream like back during Proactive days, like when they had first started. Like, so it was like kind of like them too. Proactive was super expensive, but the difference between Proactive and Ambi is that Proactive, never, even in all of their infomercials, people never appeared as their face lightening. Like with Proactive, it literally was more of marketed to, because that's what it was supposed to do and would try to do. But one, I realized it got teenagers in the habit of actually washing their face. Let's be realistic. A lot of teenagers wash their face in the morning and then maybe at night. And I say maybe, and I say that depends on your routine, because you're going to take a shower before you leave the house to make sure you're fresh, clean, good, and according throughout the day. But when you're actually that person, or actually living life, like, you're not in the house taking a shower, and if you took a good shower and put on deodorant and stuff, like, and you feel like you're fresh and you're clean and you don't stink, you're not washing your face multiple times a day, especially if you fall into that category of not realizing you have oily skin, or you don't have oily skin, so you don't have no need to constantly wipe your face. So what I say to say that is, Proactive was a 3-step system that had ingredients to help your face, and it cleared your skin. But for me, it didn't work. So I had seen and heard so much good things about Ambi. Finally found Ambi. It's at Family Dollar. I think it might have been at Family Dollar the whole time. Don't know. Got it, used it. I'm like, okay, watching it, using it. Like I said, by the time I got to Ambi, I have used different facial products. I had used different things. But the whole point of me saying that is, when I used it one day, I looked in the mirror, I felt like a Simpson. My face was yellow. Like, I feel like if I was a baby and you saw me, you would have thought I had jaundice. At least that's how I felt. Knowing what I look like, knowing my skin tone my whole life, so for sure, as you lighten your skin, this is the crazy thing. The crazy thing is that in reality, there is someone out there who looks exactly like Serena Williams, but light skin. You're born that way. Same exact features, same exact structure, but naturally light skinned. So I say that to say, it's not that the light skin and her features don't go together. That's not my problem. That's not my issue. My point is not to say that she does not look beautiful. My point is to say the dramatic and drastic change on top of, because, okay, let me also say what I'm saying. The reason I brought up my Ambi thing, it was that it was accidental. My skin color changing was accidental. I did not seek out Ambi as a lightening product. So for a lot of people, not just celebrities, I believe they go into situations to fix hyperpigmentation to get a smoother looking result, just for your own self-confidence and appearance, especially before you figure out how makeup works and all this, that, and the third, you know. So I get it, and I can truly believe that she was just trying to fix some hyperpigmentation. Being a female, having a lot of hormones run through you, I genuinely can believe it. But like I said, for me, when I looked in the mirror and I saw myself in I was like, this is not me. I could not continue. I just couldn't. And once I gained the knowledge and realized that some of these acne products are not necessarily for the acne, because especially, like, to be completely honest, like, let's be for real, Serena Williams, like, her diet is amazing, her workout is amazing. So more than likely, her breakouts are literally from when she eats something bad, because her body is a well-oiled machine and it's gonna push it out. Plus, on top of being a female and having more hormonal things. So her diet, I don't think, plays a huge effect as much as someone whose body has like her diet is the what am I trying to say? Is what we achieve and subscribe to, versus like the average American where 80% of their food intake is processed and or fast food. And when I say fast food, I don't just mean necessarily restaurant. I mean fast food as in even the stuff you buy in your home. It's like instant food. Nothing is really from scratch. And even the things that are from scratch, those are all GMOs. But my point is to say, well, her being an athlete, you know her intake is good. She's healthy. So just to deal with those little hyperpigmentations and things, and she's talked about it before, I can get it. But I'm just really, really sad. And then on top of the reason I'm more sad is because she has a child for sure. And I want to talk about TikTok right now, because it's she's a biracial girl. That song is so problematic. Right now it's fun and it's innocent. However, it's putting that song and that thought process into everybody's head, okay? The young people, the old people, is something you're constantly hearing. It's entering your subconscious. So that's going to be a part of your thought process in your future in different situations outside of TikTok, okay? And the videos that's going along with it is perpetuating that biracial girls have to look a certain way. That it's back to that standard of beauty. That light skin with good hair. Now let me say this. My hair, do you see it? It's dry, for sure. Then it's the nappy challenge. It's so much. I'm trying to digress. Let me keep this down. I need Serena to be 100% authentic to herself. So as her child grows, no matter what her DNA decides to blossom her into, she can feel fully comfortable. You know, regardless of if she's lighter, like her father's side, or if she's darker, like her mother's side. I want her to be comfortable. Also, with that being said, Serena not only has been through so many barriers and still fighting, because she's still a human and she's still a woman. I have high expectations for her child to come up and to be able to be strong and have these morals so she could talk them into her peers. Because she is your child, she will have influence. And I'm just hoping that the home is influencing her self-image in a positive way. I know for a fact that the world is her oyster, that anything that she wants, she can have and obtain. But I want to make sure the thing that she already has is valued and comfortable, and that she, once again, can project confidence same way that Serena did. Serena's success, skin color, hair texture, body sculpture put so much confidence into so many women over multiple generations. And I want her to be able to do the same thing for her daughter, and for her daughter to be able to do the same thing for the following generation. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I just hope she can laze off the lightener now, because our melanin can come back. It's not permanent. And yeah, so that's it. That's all. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry for the hair. Drop your comments down below. And Serena, if you see this, I truly, truly, genuinely love you, and you are such an inspiration to me. Have always been an inspiration to me. It's why it hurts just a little bit. So, okay, yeah. Bye.